Hey, it's the Rusty Reclaimer here. I want to show you a project I'm working on for this bicycle right here. Made this light right here, but I'm going to do another one for this particular application. This bicycle is kind of like a rat rod bike, so I'm going to take this headlight bucket here, which was an old spotlight or something, and this part right here, which doesn't actually fit this, and I'm going to cut this out and make this work so I can put this neat headlight on this bicycle here. It's going to look similar to probably this one right here. So we'll let you know the stages here. And what I've got to do is cut this all the way around. It's going to be a little tricky, but I think I can do it. So we'll be right back. Okay, so I took the bezel and headlight apart and cleaned everything up. And as you can see, this bezel is way too small for this headlight. So I'm going to have to cut this headlight back to about here, all the way around. I'm going to use a grinder and cut this out. But with the patina on this old headlight, I think it's going to look really good on that bicycle. Maybe a little pinstriping on the top as well. Okay, did the grinding, put the bezel on here. It's coming along really good. This is how much I had to cut off of this. And then it was a little bit too big, so I cut off about 1/4 of an inch more. And I think this thing is going to look really good. It's coming along just right. This is going to go inside of there. This is a tail light I found at a garage sale. I put a battery in this, and sure enough, it lights up. So I'll have a tail light and this headlight as well. Okay, this thing is turning out really well. Had to cut a hole in the bottom here so I can put my screw through there to hold it on. And then I'm going to wire this thing. I'm going to use another bicycle light to put in here. So I might have to do some jimmy rigging inside this thing, but it's really turning out really good. Okay, here's a bucket of little lights and stuff, bicycle lights with generators. There's an old light. I might be able to take the guts out of that with the light. More generator stuff with a little tail light. I've already got one of those though. There's a light that might work. Check out the insides of that thing. Another little mount that might come in handy. So, this is going to be fun mounting this. Let's see what we got. Probably mount it like that one. Or I might even use my speedometer, because it's not working, and maybe mount it on that bracket. Or the bracket that's right here. Okay, I just took the bracket off of that, and looky here. It's going to fit right on my taillight bracket there. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the guts out of this, put into the light, and then use this generator on the bicycle. So that'll be the next thing I do to this light. Okay, I got the bulb set, and I had to actually cut around the frame of it, the holder, and then I made it so it will go in here so I can access it to change the bulb if I need to. This wire right here is going to be hooked up to the generator, and then I'm going to take a wire and I'm going to solder it on the back of the bulb here and ground it out on this nut. Alright, got the light on here. I want to show you this. Had to put a little screw on the top here just to kind of hold this together. Turned out really good. Put the license plate up here. It was back here. I like that. And the horn here. And then we've got the rack on here. Everything worked out really well because we already had a screw right here and the bracket attached right here. Otherwise it would have been too small to have gone clear over to there. So it worked out really well. And if you want to show this right here, we have the generator hooked up for the light. Okay, I just got the taillight mounted underneath the seat here. Night riding, wow, cool. It's a rusty reclaimer. Check out this old bike. It's been sitting in my garage for like ever. It is really something. Girl's bike, skirt